It's a great question. First of all, the mental health plan that started in 2011, after 7 years, it should be evaluated. In 2018, that was the plan. So we need to evaluate that. And we need to see what both successive governments have done to implement that plan, which was put together by health and mental health professionals, like my aunt, Heidi Sturgeon. Now, in terms of first responders, I will tell you, trauma course for paramedics is not offered. They have to struggle to try to budget to pay for the course themselves. We don't have advanced care paramedics in New Brunswick, and we bring in paramedics from Quebec who are underqualified because we won't use technology in the vans. It's not about which language is in the van. It's about putting the best, most qualified people in that van to deal with their first response. I met with a guy from Chicago recently who was a fireman in Chicago, and he told me that we're doing it all wrong. He explained it to me that all of our paramedics should be EMTs, paramedics, and advanced care paramedics, and they should have the trauma course. We should have the best equipped staff that we could possibly have. If you look at PTSD, the only suggested and supported mechanism to deal with the symptoms associated is medicating. So our soldiers and our first responders, we just give them medication, which numbs them, which numbs their senses and makes them underproductive in society. And if you talk about suicide, very briefly, Miramichi has one of the highest rates of suicide, probably in New Brunswick, and it's well documented. I lost a friend here a few months ago, and it just continues. But you know, part of this mental health plan was that Miramichi would have a mental health mobile crisis unit, which is a necessity, especially in a region with a high rate of suicide. But while we have more suicides, we're still waiting for the mental mobile health crisis unit. So I mean, we have to start looking after our first responders and our soldiers, stop medicating them, and get to work. Put the plan in place.
And now